Appreciate the opportunity to speak. I just want to reflect a little bit because the board, I think, has been very forward in bringing information to the community. This process actually started back in 2007. So, I mean, some people, by what you read, thinks that this was just done overnight. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and I think the only way to get it is to come to these meetings. Other schools, you're not going to have all that information. So, in fairness to the community, and we've been through this process leading up to a couple Novembers ago, it is a little bit unfair in that you don't have all the information that the 9 people or since I've probably been involved with this process as long as anybody. Just a couple of things that happened early on that got us here is if we could cut that right in half.
The whole process, we had the option of renovate versus building new. And we missed a step. You know, we had this where we were supposed to review if renovating was the same thing as building new. And we never did that. And I don't think it's right for a board member to get, I've been asking for the feasibility study for 3 months. April 2014 it was done and I got it last week.
On revision, that's where the date.
And is there any reason why we didn't get this when we were asking for it? Why did we get it on the 21st?
When would you ask for the revisions?
Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
What we're looking at is just discussion. I mean, if you're going to ask me questions about, you know, our taxes going to go up and this type of thing, I don't have that information right here in front of me. We'll work through that part of it later because it doesn't matter because it's going to cost money no matter what we do. Whether we spend $30 million on 4 elementary buildings or if we spend $30 million on one, it's going to cost that much.
Schools that were built in 54 and 60, and we're cutting corners in those buildings.
You know, raising the taxes at $500,000 on things that we've already taxed the people for.
I guarantee you, as sure as I'm sitting here, 1.4 million, that's our debt coming off, times 20 years, that's $28 million.
Go in debt, you know, or refinance a home to buy another home or do anything like that. You need to get out of debt somewhere.
We have to do something with the buildings. We have to get the money. We have to go. We have to put it. We've been trying to do things for years, and you get to the point where we don't use it, somebody else is going to use it.
Hold on to your butts.
Saying the board asked you to get this proposal?
No, the board by their last workshop meeting said they'd like more information. And also gone around and talked to the PTOs here.
Okay, but they authorized a long time ago just to fix the schools that they had.
Right, but this is another option if they want to have more.
But this came about because the architect wanted to do something.
No, I had nothing to do with the architect.
Who asked the architect to design this?
The architect didn't really design anything. This is just from us talking and seeing about the opportunities and things.
But the pod picture that came from E&I,
Oh, that was, yeah, that was.
that's E&I. But who authorized them to spend the money to go design that,
There
or
was
even?
no money spent. They have drawings.
They're going to make it later.
Yes.
Okay, so who asked them to make that? Nobody?
Who asked them to?
To make the design of a
Well,
pod.
they would have an example of one, yeah.
But
So
who
I
asked
went to
them?
It's a file.
I know, but you guys you said, hey, I want to see what a pod looks like.
Now, Mars, I need some ideas if I'm going to get your town out of the serious trouble it's in.
River City ain't in any trouble.
We're going to have to create some